Hi, my name's Ricky, and not everyone is going to believe in you. 11 years ago, my wife and I planted a church here in Lufkin, Texas. When I say plant, I'm referring to starting a brand new church from scratch. It's been the most rewarding thing we've ever done. In just a few short years, by the grace of God, we have bought land, we've bought a building, we've grown to the point where we've had to go to multiple worship services, worship gatherings. Most recently, we actually just launched our second location. And I'm not bragging on myself, I'm just telling you what God's been doing in my life. What a lot of people don't know is that it always hasn't been easy. It's easy to see the finished product. It's easy to see, be that person who's looking from the outside in and not truly understand, not see, or not appreciate the struggles. When we first started, it was a struggle financially, right? You don't have an established organization, an established church, an established business. You're trying to get this thing off the ground. It was hard. The money wasn't there. To add insult to injury, not everybody believed or was in agreement with what we did. I had other people in my sphere of influence questioning what we were doing. They were questioning why we were doing it. In the beginning, finances were tight. They were really tight. If I could be honest, my wife and I were both working 2 jobs just to make ends meet. I also remember on one occasion, I was in a room, in a conversation. I was present. I want you to understand, I was in the room, and another pastor I know actually said this of me. He said, "I guess they let anybody start churches now." And if I'm honest, initially, I wanted to defend myself. I wanted to say something. I wanted to prove him wrong. And then immediately after those feelings of trying to justify my actions or trying to defend myself, it caused doubt. I mean, it really did. It made me question whether I was doing the right thing, whether I was the right person. But instead of giving up, I decided to believe God anyway. I decided to see this thing through. It resurfaced a lot of insecurities that I didn't even realize were still there. It caused me to doubt myself. It caused me to maybe even doubt God himself. It angered me that some people could be so hurtful with their words, especially within the church, right? This was a church leader. This was someone that I should have been able to look up to. It would have been really easy to give up because not everyone believed in what I was doing. There's a verse in the Bible I really like. It's found in Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 8, and it says this: "The end of a matter is better than its beginning." If you'll allow me to tweak that just a little bit, I like to always paraphrase what I read. And here's what I believe God wants us to understand. God didn't call you to start something. He called you to finish it. And here's what I've learned. First, it's not going to be easy. No one promised you it would be easy. No matter what it is you feel called to, no matter what dreams you may have, no matter what you feel that God has placed inside of your heart to accomplish, no one said it would be easy. Number 2, not everyone is going to believe in it. Not everybody's going to buy into it. Not everyone is going to see what you see. Not everybody is going to envision or dream with you. Now, don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm not encouraging you to be a rebel without a cause. I'm not encouraging you to go against the grain just because. I'm simply saying God didn't call you to start something. He called you to finish it. If I could be real honest, starting is easy. Anybody can start something. Starting's the easy part. Finishing is the hard part. Stick with it. Don't give up, because the reward comes when you stick with it. The reward comes from seeing something through to the end. God has called you to do something unique. God has equipped you personally to do something so special. Don't do it for people's approval. Don't seek validation from others. You have all the approval you need. And here's the beauty of it. As you fulfill, as you see through to the end, the dream, the goal, the vision that God has placed in your heart, it's going to bless others.